The more I drift, the closer I get to you. She's a ghost, and the truth, it's impossible. But I love her lies. You make sure I don't find somebody new. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck. Got me stuck. Got me stuck. I was lost and then found inside of a dream. Running round in a circle, trying to believe. She's a ghost, and the truth, it's impossible. But I love her lies. You make sure I don't find somebody new. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck. Got me stuck. Got me. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck. Got me stuck. Got me stuck. Stuck.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Clarke Schmidt. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And out of here. He wastes no time on this one. His 7th home run of the season. It's 1-0.
Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
And here is Julio Rodriguez. Righty delivers.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And a foul ball. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Bader should have it. And there's one down. Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. And probably their most productive player so far this year, J.P. Crawford.
You know, Boog, a guy who hits righties as well as he does, just an absolute matchup nightmare. I mean, most of the pitching you'll face is right-handed. So when you're hitting over 400 against righties, you're going to put up some serious numbers. I like his chances in this one.
Stepping in, Ty France. Right-hander kicks, deals. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The wind to kick the 2-0.
Hey. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Rip towards third. Throw on to Rizzo. Out. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. That one's in there, 0-1. The wind and the pitch. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
In the dirt. Throw on to Rizzo. That ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. And towing the slab here, Bryce Miller.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And a pitch.
That's a ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Torres, a guy the Yankees acquired for Aroldis Chapman back in 2016.
He is fearless. You can't tell if he's been in this league for 8 years or 2 years.
And the next pitch is way outside. One down, base is empty. And a ball evens the count. In the air, left field. Kelnick drifts towards it. He's got it. That's out number 2. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Josh Donaldson.
Yeah, Boog, and he's been just clutch for this team so far in the series. 5 runs batted in to this point. You know, guys like him who can just slow the game down, quiet the nerves when there are runners on base or pressure situations, they're as valuable as it gets. We'll see if he keeps making an impact today.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And puts the squeeze on that. That is the inning. So the Yanks go in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back in New York, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Schmidt back to work. That one missed. Two balls, no strikes, the count.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Now 3-0. There's the strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now it's Tom Murphy. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And first offering is fouled off. Suarez aboard here at first with nobody out. Ball one there. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Here's a 1-1. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Throw. Save.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for these guys.
Hard hit right side. Torres over to first. 1 out in the second.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Cal.
Here's the catcher,
Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. That one in there across the letters.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
And the righty deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner on at third, one gone. That one lifted to left. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
One out, runner at second. And now Jared Kellner. And the first offering is not close. One out and a runner at second. This one smacked out to left center. Racing makes the catch. 2 away.
Batting nine, the second baseman, Jose Caballero.
Here's a speed threat, Jose Caballero.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And that's in there for strike one.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And it's even up. Runner at second, 2 down. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Bader fires it to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in the play.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So the batting order turns over. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. He's already homered in this game. That hits the dirt, and that's ball one. And downstairs, Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2-0. And there's a foul ball. And here it comes. Runner on the go, and the throw gets away. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error.
I think a good throw to second base has a chance to catch him right there. So that's a throw he's going to want back behind the dish. And you roll the dice when you send the runner, but oftentimes you're trying to force some action, and it worked out great for him right there.
Three-1 is on the way. Bounce to the right. Torres handles. Over to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So 2 runs in the inning, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mariners 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back in the Bronx, and now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
The right fielder.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a pitch. And there's a ball.
1-0.
Giancarlo Stanton, certainly a physical presence, and Chris, one of the more imposing guys at the plate in the entire sport.
He's a force, and I think it's scary for pitchers thinking about making a mistake to him because you know you're not going to get that baseball back. He hits the ball so hard, you don't even have to watch him swing. You can just close your eyes and listen and know exactly who it is that hit the ball.
And now 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Here comes a 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Leading off for the
And now
Yankees,
Bader up to the plate.
the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
First pitch just misses. Stanton on at first, nobody out. So 2 balls and no strikes.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
At the belt and fires. And fouled off. Kicks and deals.
Hard, shoot.
Good eye right there.
Full count.
Back to work. 3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting 6, the third baseman.
Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Righty to the plate.
Ahoy.
First and second here, no outs. Ripped on a line to center. And a base hit. Here comes Stanton. 1 run in. Here comes another. He'll score as well, and they trail by 1. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Ripped to short. Crawford throws to first in time. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Anthony.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe. In there, and it's 0-1. Man at second.
Ball 1.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering upstairs. And a foul ball. Two. Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first. Got the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Jose.
Here's Jose Trevino. Jose Trevino, Singy, a Gold Glover and a guy that really does a great job presenting the ball.
Yeah, breakout year in 2022. Led all catchers with 21 defensive runs saved.
And that one fouled off.
And Boog, the Yankees had been looking for some stability behind the plate for a while, and Trevino stepped up in a big way. Pretty unexpected as well.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
0-2.
Line drive, makes the play, and it's out number 3. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the 1-0. And another ball.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
The pitch. Fought off foul. Next pitch in the dirt. And now 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And he deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France. First time up, he grounded to third. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes into center. Bader hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. Hernandez getting the start in right. Batting in the cleanup spot. And he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And the pitch.
Ball, no.
Check on the runner. Rodriguez back in on a dive. And a 1-1. They say it went.
1-2.
And a 1-2. There goes the runner. Ball misses. Throw to second. Great jump. The 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. A walk and a run scored his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings and misses, and the count is 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
And down on strikes, and that is that. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 3 and the Yankees 2. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, DJ LeMahieu to start things off. Seeing DJ LeMahieu, really good hitter, but as well defensive versatility. And fittingly enough, he's the first winner of the Gold Glove Award that went to a utility player. He won it in 2022 in the American League. The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Yeah, Boog, that year, 35 games at first, 41 at second, and 47 at third. This guy's just got so much versatility, but a great hitter as well. Both you and I were surprised the first time that we were kind of up close and around him of how tall he is. He's 6'4".
The wind of the pitch. Outside.
2-2.
And the right-hander deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, out towards right center. Rodriguez heads towards it. He's got it. 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That smash towards center. Rodriguez settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. That one is gone. Anthony Rizzo circles the bases, and it ties it up. It's 3-3.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. Splits the plate. Strike one. One of the things to remember about Giancarlo Stanton, only 6 players took fewer games to reach 350 career homers. That's impressive. Check swing didn't go. And the count is 1-1.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time. Able to keep those hands back.
That one missed. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Inside, just missed. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
And next for New York, Harrison Bader. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And that's in there for strike one. Two outs.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Stanton at second with 2 down. Up the middle and base hit. The throw in. The run comes in to score from second. It's 4-3.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
2 outs, runner at first. And the batter now, Josh Donaldson. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Oh, and 1 now. There's a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. 3 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the Mariners 3. And welcome back. And now the DH, Tom Murphy. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
Good hitters count the 2-0. This to third. Fair ball.
Now batting, catcher,
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Oh, 0-2 now. Good eye right there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-2.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. First and second. No outs. Here's Jared Kelenic. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. On to first, double play. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. In there, and it's 0-1. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Connor Falefa puts the squeeze on that one, and that's the inning. Nothing across on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. The Yankees 4 and the Mariners 3. Back now in the Bronx, and now Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
the left fielder, Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
The right-hander back to work. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Next offering in the dirt, and it's 3-0.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
That's a strike. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Grounded out to short in his first trip. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Kiner Falefa on the go. Swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Move to first. Kiner Falefa back easily. Runner at first with no outs here. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Kicks and fires. That one 95 to finish him off.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Jose Trevino stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, and he held up.
1 ball, no strike.
Kiner Falefa at first, 1 gone. Next offering is down low.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Pickoff move to first. Kiner Falefa dives back in. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And now the count filled up 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag and get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Three-two now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Chris DJ LeMahieu, given name David John LeMahieu. Some people call him by the nickname the Big Fundy.
What's the Big Fundy, partner?
Well, it's short for the Big Fundamental because he's so good. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. This place is absolutely loving it. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 7-3.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Bryce Miller gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher on now, Ty Adcock. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Seattle, number 70, Ty Adcock.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. He's already homered here in this one. Strike one.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders' inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
One and two now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. And now 2 and 2. Next offering is outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Singy, we think of Giancarlo Stanton with the big-time power as a baseball player, but he was actually recruited to play football at USC. Righty delivers. That one off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes.
Oh, he's built like a superhero, so that doesn't surprise me at all. And one thing about him is we talk about guys like Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton in the same conversation in terms of exit velocity.
That one deep left field, and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to the lead. It's 9-3.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. That one misses, and that's ball one. And that's outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
The wide to kick the pitch. There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That clips the zone, and the count's full.
Full count.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rodriguez heads towards it. Nice grab on the run. And that ends the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. The lead has exploded to a half dozen. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, top five, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, J.P. Crawford. The wind and the pitch. There's a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and he reaches safely.
Now back, the center fielder.
And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. In the air, right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And now for Seattle, Ty France. That misses the zone. Ball one. Ty France, a pretty cool story. A 34th round pick in 2015 out of San Diego State. And in 2022, he was an all-star. The 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Crawford at third. Rodriguez at second with nobody out. Out towards left center. Connor Falefa brings it in with a nice running grab.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So up next, Teoscar Hernandez. First offering, and it just misses.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Next offering is downstairs.
Struggled a little bit in
No
this
strike.
one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bounce to the left side, and it gets by him. 1 run is in.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So digging in, Eugenio Suarez. A strikeout and a walk. First offering misses the mark. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And a swing and a miss.
1 more.
Movement in the bullpen. Tommy Kahnle getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. King warming up as well. The 1-1. Now it hits him in the chest. And he's in safely at third as a run scores.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So here's Murphy now. 1 for 2. That's in there. Strike 1. Two on, 1 out. Next offering misses down and away. And there's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. First and third, 1 down. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. 1 run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Wandy Peralta.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. And that's through there for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And here it comes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Kelnick at the plate now. That's ball 1. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
2 outs, bases are full. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Good eye right there.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And now it's filled up.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So the lineup flips over. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Murphy, the runner at third. Kelnick over at second. Caballero at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Kicks and deals. In the dirt, but kept close. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a pitch. And another ball.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And he hits a ground ball right side. On to first. That's the 3rd out. So they do get 4 runs across, but they end up leaving the bases loaded. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 9 and the M's 7. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Josh Donaldson.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andres Munoz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Spire, a left-hander, also throwing. Next offering is in for a strike. Donaldson's put together a really good resume. 2015 AL MVP, multiple All-Star appearances, multiple Silver Sluggers, and a very good defender. The wind of the pitch. Liner snagged at first. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa now at the plate.
The left fielder, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
And a foul ball.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Let's go Yankees.
The 0-1. Slapped foul. Right-handed reliever. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. In there for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's in there.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Next pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Yankees. They lead it by 2. It's 9-7. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio
Peralta measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And he deals. There's a strike.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ty France getting ready to hit. There's the strike. And the 0-1. And misses inside.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The pitch. That's in there. That is strike 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Rodriguez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next pitch inside, and the count's full. Goes down looking.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throws, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead somehow, create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
And now 2-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately,
and that's a base hit. Rodriguez headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And now they trail by 1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Michael King gets the call from the pen, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And up next for Seattle, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And it's 1-1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Checks over to first, back safely. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from.
Calls it in, and there's 2 away. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 9-8 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Andres Munoz. He last pitched 2 days ago. Jose Trevino stepping in now for the Yankees.
The catcher, Jose Trevino.
The pitch. Trevino, 30 years old now, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. The 0-1. That one hit to right. Hernandez ranging after it. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, DJ.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Next offering is down low. And 1-1. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Justin Topa appears to be getting ready. Manager Scott Service. Here's a 1-1. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
The 2-2. Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Torres goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500-plus home runs, 3,000-plus hits, and a triple crown.
Ball.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. The pitch. Torres started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. No runs, no hits, no errors. Seventh inning coming up. The Yankees 9 and the Mariners 8. Back here in New York, we go to the top of the seventh. Now it's the DH, Tom Murphy. Here comes a pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Movement in the Yankees pen. Number 63 is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Hamilton, the right-hander, also getting loose. That one missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Pitch misses outside. 3-0. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Here's a 3-0. To the right side, Torres. That's the first out, the top of the seventh. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Ball to strike. That's a slider for a strike. And now the count is even.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a bouncer. Throws to first, and that quickly 2 away. Next to hit, Jared Kellner. And first offering is fouled off. The tying run at the plate. And ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2. Righty to the plate. And that one missing low. And the righty deals. Good eye right there. Jose Caballero on deck for the M's. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap, will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Foul ball.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2 outs. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. At the belt and fires. And now 1-2. Kelnick, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 1 left for Seattle. Still down a run. It's a 9-8 ball game. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Munoz back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 2 now. In the air, left field. Kelnick on the move to the right. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the right field,
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
That one's in there, 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Righty delivers. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
France makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And here is Harrison Bader. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. That's in there, and the count 1-1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Man at first, and the batter now, Josh Donaldson. Munoz throws to first. Bader dives back. Another move to first, and they're keeping him close. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. He did not go around. The 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. And the pitch. Slice to right. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. And they lead by 2.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
And the right-hander deals. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The pitch.
Ball.
Jose Trevino waiting for a turn at the plate. And a 3-2. That one down the line. That's a base hit as a run scores. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Suarez with a relay home. The tag out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 11 and the Mariners 8. Ian Hamilton into the game.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 71, Ian.
And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And a pitch. And that's outside.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
And here it comes. And a good eye there.
It's been tough fooling these guys, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
The 2-1. That one hooked foul. Base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
The center fielder.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. That's off the mark, and that is ball one.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
No.
That misses off the outside edge.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Runner leads away at second, and that's ball 4. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
France, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Crawford, the lead runner, out at second. Rodriguez on at first with nobody out. Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time. Tying run at the plate.
Ball, no. 2-1.
In the air, center field. Bader should have it. Squeezes it, and that is a big first out. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now for Seattle, Eugenio Suarez. And that's in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. Torres fires over to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Mariners leave a couple. Now the pitching needs to keep them in it. They're down 11-8. New pitcher on here, Justin Topa.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jose Trevino.
The catcher, Jose Trevino.
And he deals. Ball one there.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Right-handed reliever. That's a laser base hit, and that's going to kick into the corner.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's DJ LeMahieu. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, it definitely didn't come out of his hand the way that he was intending it to, and the release point was a little bit off as well.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. That's in there. And that's strike one. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Taylor Saucedo preparing to come on if needed. The pitch. Now 1-1. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Trevino at second. LeMahieu at first with no outs. Grounded to third, could be 2. There's 1. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Now batting.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Anthony Rizzo stepping in now for the Yankees. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Kicks and deals. They say you win.
0-2.
And a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two on, 1 out. That one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The pitch. And foul ball.
Tried to shoot it the other way and almost kept it fair. Not quite, though.
One, 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-1 is fouled off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That missed inside. 2-2. Ball 2. struck him out looking. Froze him with a backdoor slider.
That was a pretty fun at bat right there, but you kind of hate to see a long battle like that end on a questionable call. I think he was right in letting it go. Frustrating result after he fought so hard at the plate.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1-0.
Here comes a pitch. Out in front and foul to the left side.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Ball
Pitch
2.
misses, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a little bit low.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, interesting, he went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Harrison Bader digs in now.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First offering misses badly for ball 1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
The pitch.
Ball 3, inside.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Ball 4, he's walked in a run.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
And there's the strike. And the righty deals. Now this one, hard hit, left field by Donaldson, and deep. Gone! Big time blast, a grand slam, an absolute blast to left. And they tack on to their lead. It's 16-8.
Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Gabe Spire.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate, and this was the biggie here, the grand slam. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. Back for more from the Bronx. We go to the 9th. Now it's the Mariners DH, Tom Murphy. The right-hander back to work. Way high.
1-0.
Action in the pen down there. Jimmy Cordero getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Canely getting loose as well. And the 1-0. And delivers outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
At the belt and fires. And he takes a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
2-1 now. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Bader quickly throws it in. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Bader should have it. And there's one down.
Now back left fielder Jared Kellner.
Now it's going to be Jared Kellner. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Righty delivers. That's down and in. Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering upstairs. Left-hand batter waits. That's in for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Rizzo pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting the second baseman, Jose Caballero.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. In for a strike, going one.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next pitch in the dirt. 1-2 the count. Got him looking, and that is the ball game.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.